if you watch the show, you know we'd like to try a lot of stuff here. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. So now we're trying stuff with mechanical equipment. So my first job is to get these off of there. So, you know, I've used rotisseries before, and some of them have hot dog spikes. So I'm hoping I haven't painted myself into. Come back and look at this again. Come here. Oh my God! How close can we get without melting the phone?
No, I
don't want to melt the phone.
Nope.
So let's get this going. As usual, I don't have the right protective gear or anything to, you know, make this a little less dangerous on myself. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let this spin so those little screws hit the outside. Now, we're going to watch how close we get to this because I think we didn't we almost melt the phone once?
Yeah.
It said temperature and then it blew up. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, unscrew that one, and then unscrew this one. And then I'm going to light my cloth on fire because I think that would be good internet TV. Here we go. So now we're going to pull these apart. There we go. I got them apart. And with our handy dandy stick my face in it to get to it tongs. All right. I'm doing okay. This is going better than I thought it would. Oh, one. Almost. There we go. There's one. Everybody watch the dogs. Two. There. Lug bug in my head. Anybody here around here in Florida and dealing with these stupid lug bugs? I can't deal with it, man. Yes. There we go. And there we go. Ta-da! I'm very pleased with that. All right, so let's bring these back over here. That's step one of our split, and griddled garlic Italian sausage served Chicago beef sandwich wet style. Yeah, that's it. Nobody's going to order that at a restaurant. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do. If anybody's familiar with a Chicago beef sandwich, is it Portello's? Portello's. Was that it? It's Portello's, right? Okay, so they do a really special sandwich. They slow cook a lean cut of beef eye of round or roast or something like that all day, and they shave it up thin after it gets cold, and they slide it back into a bunch of au jus, and they have a bunch of peppers and stuff. So it's amazing. And what they do, you can have it served wet or dry. So we're going to do these served wet. Now here's what that means. If you're unfamiliar with that, wet means that they take the entire sandwich when it's done and dip it. Now, we actually, this was a great way to kind of have some fun with some leftovers I had in the fridge. So I didn't do the Chicago style one where it's kind of an all day thing. Well, it's close actually. We spent a lot of time on this. So what we did here, look at this. We've got beef bouillon and an au jus mix. And before we put all that in there, I browned up a whole bunch. Now this was the turkey, okay? We didn't have, come back up there. We didn't have the exact right kind of meat, but I had a little ace in the hole today because on Monday from right here in this spot, and if you're a fan of the show and you caught it, what a day it was, we worked with Pure Land Meats, and I don't think I'm not going to get myself in trouble and say how many we sold that day, but let me tell you this, there's a lot of people eating steak today. All right, we had these incredible steaks from Pure Land Meats that we sold right here on HSN. All right, and so I had some of this meat left. And the reason I asked my friend Gus to tune in is because if you cut it short and do it this way, all the sandwiches. And I'm going to throw something in else kind of neat. Our neighborhood here, we've got a couple of friends that watch. I know we do, okay? And I'm right at the beginning here where I'm about, a few minutes away from the sandwich being done. So anybody in my neighborhood who's watching, you know who you are. J, G, M. You know who you are. All right. You know where my grills are along the fence? If I see a hand come up, I'm going to hand it a hot dog. All right? That's like a one-time offer. So you're like a few minutes away, so hop in your car and come get it. I can't talk to you because we're live, all right? But if I see a hand go up, there's a good chance you're going to get a hot dog. So let's go ahead and give this a stir just like this. So this is going to be our Chicago beef sandwich part of the whole thing. And then, of course, this is our Italian sausage part of the whole thing. So the first thing we need to do is take this, and we're going to do our best to split it without cutting it in half. But I got a few backups. Here we go. All right, here we are. Okay. More at the end, less in the middle, and it should, split right open. Okay, might as well do two at a time, right? Here we go. We're gonna put the effort in. Now, what prompted me to want to try this was not only a combination of the leftovers that I had, but we had these hoagie rolls that we bought for an HSN show. We didn't quite use all of them. So these have been around for a few days, which is perfect because they've gotten kind of, they're not stale, but they're not like squishy. So this is really going to hold up well when we put it in there. So let's go ahead and get these guys on the grill. There we go. Ooh. Now we're not going to have to leave them on here long. We just want to put a little bit of a crust on there. That's it. So let's get these buns ready. We'll do 2 of them. 1 and 2. And here's what I mean by getting them ready. Let's take some provolone. There we are. I thought we were out. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. There we are. Now, when we made that au jus, when we made that dip, that Italian sandwich beef dip, like I said, we started with a pretty generous amount of really good quality Black Angus 28-day aged New York strip steak meat. So I use a nice combination of the lean cut from it, a little fat from the edges, and we let that sit in the bottom of that Dutch oven with the peppers and the onions for 5 or 10 minutes to get nice and soft, and we poured all the all the gravy bits in that we want to do to bring up the volume. But I got to tell you, man, this is going to be so good. I don't think the kids have ever had one of these, and it's been a long time since I have. So let's go ahead. Get a couple of plates here. Now, this is the first time I've tried to make these sandwiches, so if it goes awry, okay, so here's a couple plates. There we go, there we go. Again, it clearly says, do not use this as a shelf. There we are. It's windy out today, which adds a whole new degree of difficulty. So that's doing well. That's doing well. So let's grab a couple of our buns here. There we go. Hey, where are you watching from, by the way? I forgot to ask that. We always love to know where you're checking us out from. There we go.
Kevin from Chicago.
Excellent.
Mark Addison from Michigan.
Fun.
Benjamin Hall.
Benjamin Hall. All right, here we go. Here we go. So we're going to turn that over. We got a nice little grill on there, or a nice little sear on there, just like that. So I kind of want this open up a little. Because how do we do this? We're going to do this in stages. All right, so let's get that one there, and then we'll get this one here, just like that. It's kind of a, at the Portello's in Chicago, they got a whole, assembly line that does this. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. Ready? We've got at the bottom all of that, because for a normal Chicago beef, of course, it's loaded with beef. But for the meat, we've got our kielbasa, because that's what's left in the fridge. But look at this. That's gold right there, man. That's the pepper, the beef, the garlic, everything right there, just like that. So now comes the tricky part. We ready? Yeah. I'm gonna take this around here. All right, here we go. And wet means that the whole thing gets dipped in. There we go. And right there. And that is the Italian beef sandwich served wet with the rest of the bun. Right there. Okay, so let's do that one more time. There we go. All right. Let's grab this. Remember, it's cool to have the bread that's been kind of maybe a day or two old, which is fine. There we are. Okay, right in the middle like that. And Trish is telling me quicker this time. Dip it quicker. Ow! And watch it run off on your hands. Here we go. Ready? And there we go. Perfect. So now here's a lesson for all of you guys out there. This is the one where I listened to my wife, and this is the one where I did it my way. Okay, everybody understand? Everybody understand? If I just listened to my wife, everything would have worked out, but no, I had to do it my way, and it's a disaster. So come on. Uh-oh, did we actually get somebody to show up? Is somebody here?
No.
Oh, okay. That would have been funny. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, yeah. All right, Roman, you'll appreciate this sandwich. You're going to cut it right like this. There we go. The cheese is ooey gooey. Maria, there's yours. Now, it's a little warm. There we are. What the heck? Oh, we have a sandwich. Who's the sandwich? We have a hand. Hold on, we have a hand. Okay, so I'm just going to pass this hand and make a new one. Here we go.
Oh my God. Fantastic.
Here's the hand. Give a little bit. Sandwich. Hi, hand. Who was it?
Who is it? I don't even know who it is.
Right,
It's fantastic.
Bye.
Oh my God, that's funny. All right, then. All right. Now we have to make a replacement. Here, Roman, you can try that one while we make Mom and I a new one. There we go.